Hey guys, it's me, cru3l, back again with another reaction video on this channel and episode 1.5 of cru3l to the Moon, which is the LOONA series where I'll be reacting to every LOONA music video in order. That includes teasers and all kinds of story stuff that I need to know and that I have to watch and so on. And this is 1.5 because this is HeeJin related stuff to her song ViViD or ViViD, I think it was. You know, that I just kind of missed out on in the first episode. After I filmed the first episode, I actually made an extensive schedule for all of the stuff I have to watch and which, I guess, special things there is for a song, like dance practices, choreo, whatnot, right? 100% lives, for example, for the first solos, and so on. All of the teasers. I included an extensive list on that schedule, so now I'm aware when to react to what, but this is basically the stuff that I kind of missed out on in my first episode. And this is again the 100% live clip of ViViD, which is her, I think, playing the piano, and then also the dance practice or choreography practice as it's named here. I am going to start with the choreography practice because I just want to hear the full song in its entirety again and focus on the dance first, and then we're gonna go into the 100% live so I can compare the song in a studio version versus the song in live, right? That's kind of like why I want to start with the studio version sound-wise again. Right, let's get started. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button under the video if you're new to, not miss anything in the future, because I do have daily collaborations on here. Every single Wednesday, I will have a regular upload of episode 1, 2, 3, and so on of cru3l to the Moon. And I have other series if you want to check them out, check out my channel. And one last thing, quick shout out to my Patreon lineup of July before we get started with this video. Special shout out goes out to Vordergarten and Mir Siblings. Thank you so much, guys. And now, again, choreography practice is the first one. Here we go. HeeJin's ViViD. Or ViViD. ViViD. I don't remember how she sang it or how it's pronounced, but the problem is we will not really find out because ViViD is the way she has it in the lyrics, and it's she sings it in Korean, so. Okay, backup dances even. Again, she's like 15 here, by the way. Also, very important side fact, I almost forgot to say it. I actually reacted to the Avengers of K-pop video from the Asian Theory on YouTube. You know, it's like a 22-minute video about the basics of the story and kind of like how it all happened. In a way, I wanted to watch it because someone on my first episode requested it and had some valid points on why it's worth to watch it, because one, it kind of gives me an idea of how things work, right, with the free worlds and so on, and then also I will be spoiled anyway by people in the comments at some point, so might as well, prepare myself for that, so I will not surprise spoiled or get surprise spoiled. So that reaction video is actually on my Patreon because it had included a few live clips there from KCON and so on. So I didn't want to put it on YouTube for copyright reasons. But yeah, that's on Patreon. It's completely for free to watch for everybody. You can find the link to that if you click on my community tab on my channel. There's the news post is the link to that. Or also you can just in the description of this video or on my website, click on my Patreon and just search it for yourself. Again, it's completely free to watch. Also, I got a friend of mine, to cut out the song spoilers of that video, because there were a few, but yeah, the person cut out the song spoilers, so I was not spoiled of the sound of the solos and so on. Let's focus on this video. The flying was interesting. She's good though. You couldn't really tell how young she is here though. Yes. I love this song. I think her smile and her facial expression really helps this though. I noticed in the video already. But here it's also very obvious that she's really good with those, and it just makes it really enjoyable to watch this. And I listened to the song a few times already on Spotify. It's still really good and I like it, but it lacks a bit of the charm that I thought it had. But it was just because I liked her a lot as well. You know, that's what I realized. So something similar to what Chongha has, I guess, in a way, to some extent. Because Chongha is someone that I like the song, but when she performs it live, it's much better because Chongha. Facial expression, movement, performance, right? Like this part of the choreo. Little hops. I did not say this in my music video reaction, but I have to add this here. I think the song had a wonderful transition from the chorus to the second verse. It felt like the chorus kind of completed a song and we just now go into a second song that happens to have the same instrumental. It feels so different and the transition was so like, okay, it's done. Oh, new one, you know? So interesting. Choreo-wise, it's also very different. Like they have a lot of unique moves. Nothing really repeats itself, from what I can tell. I think this move was, so the chorus repeats itself, that makes sense, but both the verses are so different move sets. She's barely a high schooler, man. But her voice. I love this dance move. That's so cute. I can't get over how ahead, like her voice is so ahead of her age. Like it's crazy. Her technique, everything. It's not just the voice. Her vocals. She's a really good dancer too. I love it, I love it, I love it. The last dancer there. Her pose is weird. Okay, there was a fun choreo. I mean, we saw a lot of this in the music video, but man, still really, really cool. I think this practice video, if anything, just showed me how young she is. I think you can see it on her face and just body. Like it's, man, she's crazy young. And now that I know the Avengers video, I also know that, you know, probably Blockberry already had all of the members in there. I'm assuming they had. And they already planned who's the member, the next one. But yeah, nobody knew, right? And the public didn't know. Only Blockberry knew. So, and particularly, I wonder if the members knew. That's one thing I'm not so sure about, actually. I wonder if they knew. I wonder if HeeJin right now knows who the next one will be. Or maybe she just knows, like, all of the 1/3 members, but does she know the members after that? Does she know how many members there's gonna be? 12? Like, stuff like that, right? Like, we know that Olivia had 1 day of training time, so I'm assuming she's not yet at Blockberry. So I don't know, the whole concept is so interesting. I really would love to have someone from Blockberry Creative in an interview or something and talk about all of the production time and like the time in the process, basically the process of building LOONA, right? Everything beyond that. Like I want to know that. It's so interesting to me because it seems like such an insane project. not just on the surface level to what we see as viewers, but for the company as well. Okay, HeeJin's 100% real life version of the song. Let's get it. It's gonna be cool. So she plays this herself. And this is only happening for HeeJin, Hyunjin, and I think Hustle. Let's get it. Playing the guitar. Oh yeah, piano was I think Hyunjin then. 15th October 2016. This is almost 5 years ago. Yo, yo, yo.
네.
Are you serious, man? Her voice? How can her voice be this good? Like this is not even a great acoustic. What? How? How? It's so clean, her vocal. I can't get over that. Okay. Let's try paying attention to all of this. Atmosphere, guitar. Okay, that was the first unstable note. But that's fine. Hey, the drumming.
Oh my god, yes. Say, oh my god, yes.
Oh my god, yes. She told me to.
Oh my god, yes. Say, oh my goodness.
I'm gonna stop. And she's barely looking at the guitar. Props. That's not easy. I mean, it's not a hard song, but it's not easy either. If she keeps singing, why do you cut off? Why? There's no full version to this, right? God dang. It's a cool thing to fade out, I guess, because it kind of gives room for interpretation, and you could probably, like, what I'm thinking now is that she probably could have sung the rest of the song very easily as well, but what they probably did is cut off 5 seconds later. And they kind of just told her, just sing, you know, the first chorus, the first part, verse, and then the second chorus, and then you're done. That's probably what they told her. But yeah, man. This is not, like I was saying earlier, that this is not necessarily a hard song to play on guitar, and that's why she's not looking as much at like her riffs and stuff. It's not easy either though. Like I would not be able to play that. I talked about this in a few videos of mine. I used to play guitar, but I only played very short amount of time, and I never really learned more than 3 or 4 songs that were very simple. So I was a big beginner still. Doesn't mean I played it for a long time for sure. I played acoustic as well, by the way. But yeah, this was definitely harder than what I would have been able to done. I could have learned this at the time. I think it would be possible to play this, but it would be a bit harder because there was more different riffs and like I don't know the English name for it actually, but it's not as simple as like it's the simplest song of all time. No, sure she made this very slower than the original song, but still it's not that easy. So very impressive in my opinion that she's able to look in the camera so much. That was very impressive. And also, sure, she had a few like little hiccups in the play and sometimes in the vocal, a bit unstable for like 1 or 2 notes overall, but can't talk. All in all, this was great and I enjoyed it, and it was so good. The vocal is for the most part like 95% so clean. Like how is that possible with 15? Her technique is so good already. You could tell there's very much room for improvement, but still for 15 this is way beyond what I would expect. It's actually crazy. So yeah, she's crazy talented. That's absolutely the case, and I think this live clip really showed that once more, you know, because of the live vocal in particular, not so much the playing, but on top of that, the coordination to have to play, look in the camera most of the time as well, and sing at the same time. Maybe they have like a teleprompter with the lyrics right below the camera, so that's why she looked at the camera, and maybe that helped her a bit, so she doesn't have to memorize too many things at once. Maybe, but still, right? Great, that was good. And I'm gonna end it here. It's already a much longer video than I planned it to be, but it is episode 1.5 of To the Moon, Crew to the Moon. Thank you so much for watching, and see you back on Wednesday for episode 2 with HeeJin. Peace.